What is the story, everybody? This is Jonathan from Team ChainBlock coming at you with yet another deck profile. But as always, before we get into it, please like, comment and subscribe. As Carl mentioned in our previous Blue Eyes deck profile, in which he came second in, we have a new goal of reaching 1,400 subscribers. We're already at 1,050 and we are just trying to beat out some local competition to be one of the biggest YuGiOh YouTubers in Ireland. Now, obviously, anyone who knows, Vlad is in Ireland. He has won countless regionals. He's always mentioned in like the biggest YuGiOh YouTubers videos. He's a friend of the channel. He's an amazing guy. We'll probably never hit 17k, but we do like competition. Anyone who watched the earlier profiles and deck videos, whatever, will know that we did try to beat out at the start Team Sweetness, and this is like to 250 subs. But yeah, we have a new goal of 1,400. Please help your boys reach it. Anyone who's currently already subbed, we really do appreciate it. Breaking 1k was really important to us. Also, check the links in the description where you can find the link to Kong's cards and you can take advantage of our discount code ChainBlock5 for 5% off all your current and future purchases. The set coming out next is Maze of the Masters, featuring some incredible cards for the likes of Odeon and of course Ancient Gear. But if it wasn't obvious enough by what you see in front of you here today, we are profiling for you Blue Eyes Buster Blader. Two monsters which are mortal enemies in the show, but they work very well with one another, as Whelp, which has only been printed once in Breaker of Shadows, is a level 1 light tuner. This is of course searchable many times off the new Blue Eyes support. So, without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Before we go into the deck profile, just a gentle reminder that, as previously mentioned in our last two videos, we will be doing a 3-part Phantom Knight deck profile with me, Cal and Sean to celebrate us hitting 1k subscribers. Again, we are so thankful for anyone who is watching our content, and that is coming out shortly. For some reason, Phantom Knight is the most requested deck profile on the channel. It's the video we have done the most variations of. So yeah, that's coming soon, guys. We really look forward to doing that. We just have to get all our work schedules to sync up. You know how it is. But anyway, let's continue to Blue Eyes Buster Blader. So, we will start off with the Blue Eyes portion of the deck first. Now, of course, we are playing two Blue Eyes White Dragon. Again, I can hear Fionn crying from here, and all your OG vanilla lover boomers, but 2 is just the perfect ratio. I really don't think you need any more, especially when you're not playing the likes of Primate Roar. I did mention in the previous Red Eyes Primate list that deck had application as you were playing other decks to cycle through at least 2 Red Eyes per turn, and just requiring a normal monster in deck is just much more efficient for that specific build. Kyle did also mention that he's thinking about playing the 3rd Blue Eyes, as just having an extra target in deck did come up multiple times. Now obviously that comes into the grind game, but in the Buster list in particular, I don't think there's much room. We are 41 cards, and there is other stuff in your deck too. You don't want to draw the bricks, essentially. You want to go into multiple engines, but it's very accessible in this deck in particular. And one of the cards that makes that absolutely possible is the brand new Maiden in White. Absolutely incredible card. Special summons itself in Blue Eyes, a special summon from the GY, and then you discard it to place your True Light face up on the field. It's an incredible card. I'm sure we all know what it does at this stage. Now, the card which now starts off your combos, we are of course playing 3 Sage. We are playing 9 level 1 light tuners, but of course in this deck now, we have much easier access to our double normal summon for them. Sage is an incredible card. I think Carl mentioned, or someone told me, that it is getting an OTS ulti. It really deserves it. It's an incredible card. Anyone who's played Blue Eyes over the years would know how good this card is. I am opting to play the 1 Master with Eyes of Blue. So essentially what he does when he's normal summoned, which again we can normal summon twice, you can target one light level 1 tuner in your GY and add it to your hand. You can also shuffle this card from your GY to your deck, and the target would affect monster you control, send it to GY, and if you do, special summon 1 Blue Eyes. So it is recursion and then just a special summon of a Blue Eyes. It also can obviously get you an Effect Vader if worst case scenario you open this and then you normal summon and you use the Effect Vader in your opponent's turn. It's a really good card. You either like it or you don't. I think it's a good card and I think it warrants a place. Now, as Cal also mentioned, I don't know why you wouldn't be playing Blue Eyes Jet Dragon personally. It is just such an awkward card to deal with. It is destruction protection and it is of course Grand Mole. Some decks just really find it hard to deal with. I think it's an incredible card and I do think it's a must have in the deck. Another card that people don't think is a must-have in the deck, and I've been testing it out and it's really good. I'm not going to say you absolutely have to play it, but I've really been enjoying it, is the new Neo Kaiser Seahorse. So what this one does is, and it hasn't been getting much attention, is you can, if you control the Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can special summon this card. So that's really good. It's a level 4 tuner, that goes into your level 12s. You can target one level 1 light tuner you control, increase or decrease its level by 1. This will let you go into your Synchro 12, as it requires 2 tuners. This will go to 3, and then one of your level 1s. The rest is self-explanatory. And then if this card is sent from your field to the GY, you can send one Blue Eyes monster or one monster that mentions it from your deck to the GY. So it does set up your grave for what Maiden White. If you special summon the Blue Eyes, you can get her back. It's a really, really good card, and I think it's good as a one-of. It's just super searchable as well. Now, another card which is a three of in pretty much every build is Riches for Eyes of Blue. Card is incredible. This card just branches into your Bluster Blader engine as well, as you discard one card, target one level 1 light tuner and spell that mentions Blue Eyes, and then add it to your hand. Insane custom card. Now, I have seen people saying that this is a one-of. You know, honestly, I can see it. If you get hit with Droll after you play this card, it really sucks, but it's just such a powerful card and you want to see it. We're playing one Roar, it's fusion, it's just really, really good. I think one Roar is perfect, I don't think you need to play any more. You do, of course, need to play the Mausoleum of White. I've never seen a card in an archetype just get escalated to such like tier 1 potential. And Mausoleum of White feels like a brand new card, but it's been around for like years, but it's just so good now, and it is infinitely better after the support. A card which may turn some heads, but I'm liking the Ultimate Fusion. You can recycle your Blue Eyes from GY with it, just letting you search some more, as turn 2 you can be a bit light on names in deck, and this just shuffles back. Instead of banishing this to fusion summon your Tyrant Dragon. Of course, we are playing the True Light, which is placed off Maiden. Incredible card, just really, really good, you have to play it. And then we are playing the One Majesty. I think this is really good. Again, destroys up to the number of Blue Eyes, max 3 cards in the field. It's really, really good. Worst comes to worst, it's an easy side-out target, but I really, really like it. So that is it for the Blue Eyes cards. Let's go into the Buster Blader section.
And I choose to resurrect my mighty Buster Blader! Return!
Now, we're going a bit risky. We are playing 3 Whelp, 1 card that's never been banned, 1 Destruction Swordsman, 1 Memories, and then 1 Prologue. So, this was, I do own all the Primate stuff, you've seen that in deck profiles before, but I really wanted to play this, as I said in previous deck profiles, Buster Blader is the first deck I bought when I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Buster Blader D-Link. Whelp has exploded in price. I was going to try float this around as a alternative to Primate, a cheaper version, but I just found out that Whelp is like 15 to 20 quid over in America. I don't know what it is here, but it's been bought out. I thought this I thought this was like not very obvious, but literally the week on release, people have just discovered Whelp. It only has 1 print in Breaker of Shadows. It's a really old card, but it's an incredible card. So basically, only on normal summon you can add 1 Destruction Sword card from your deck to your hand. So that is great, as it doesn't it doesn't activate off special summon. So just getting your additional normal summon off Mausoleum of White is just full combo. You can then make the link to discard your Destruction Sword to get the extra deck lock. We are only playing the 1 Buster Blader target. You know, that's a bit questionable. It's the 1 Garnet, you don't want to open it. A card that's not too bad to open anymore is Destruction Sword of Memories. It was a disaster to open this card previously, that's why you played the 2, because you just had to send the other one. But with Wishes now as being your main starter, it does start off with a discard for cost, getting this into the GY, so that's not too bad. And then of course we're playing the 1 Prologue. We don't need to do Trap Trick stuff anymore. Just 1 Prologue is absolutely fine. Incredible card, absolutely love it. So yeah, Buster Blader mixes very, very well. Now, for some other monsters, we are just playing the 1 Magnemute and the 1 Synchro Rumble. So, we are playing a conflicting card in the hand trap section with darks, and Magnamute is the only one that conflicts with this, and if you want to activate one of the effects of your Buster Dragon, but it's just a searcher, it's good interruption. Synchro Rumble is a really good card. We are playing Crimson Dragon, it does mention Crimson Dragon. When you synchro summon Crimson Dragon, you can grab Synchro Rumble. It can also protect your Buster Dragon from destruction, and it can also grab your Buster Dragon. Super good card. Now, of course, we are playing some hand traps, and Effect Vader is searchable up to twice on your combo, depending what you open. Incredible card. 2 is all you need, because, as I said, you could search this if you wanted to up to 3 times during combo. Another light card we are playing is Nibiru. It's level 11. You buy level 1 light tuners. You can make your Synchro Crimson Dragon with this. Really, really good. We are playing the 1 Cowboy, and then the next few cards are really going to raise a few eyebrows, but just bear with me, it's worked out really well, and there is theory to my madness. So, we are playing the 1 Dominus, or 3 Dominus Purge, not that wild, but it does lock you out of dark, water, and fire monsters attributes to activate their effects. You cannot do that after you activate this card from hand. If you set it, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, my goal with this deck, and this will be fairly evident with Infinite Impermanence, and this is I do not want to give my opponent a Talons activation. I don't want them looking at my hand. I don't want them drawing 2. I'm going to build a going second variant of this because I think it's very possible. But yeah, I do not want to activate Talons in the hand if I can help it. Obviously, I'm searching Nib and Vader, so that can do it. But the next 3 playsets, including the next one, do not activate Talons, as they are traps that can be activated from hand. We are playing, yes, 3 Typhoon.
Oh, hell no!
So, in the mirror match, Typhoon is amazing. So what it does is you can activate this from your hand if your opponent controls 2 or more spells, or traps. So what you do with this is, and there's a lot of blue eyes running around at the moment, when whoever you're playing against activates the field spell, or wishes, or field spell and the wishes, or true light, you chain this from your hand, you get rid of the field spell so they do not get direction normal summon, and you potentially blow up their field after popping true light, and then they've linked into the new link 1, and then that is usually just their turn ended, depending on what they draw. So yeah, 3 Typhoon, worst comes to worst again, it's an easy side out target. So that's it already for the main deck. Let's go into the extra deck. And of course, we are playing 2 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. This card is incredible. This is what every old archetype or every archetype wants. So this is the card which gets you your Mausoleum of White. It places it. Insane. You can also attribute it to special summon a Blue Eyes from hand or GY. What more could you want? You do get locked into dragons, but this is not usually staying on the field. Incredible card. Of course, we're playing dragons, we're playing seals. As I said, we are playing Protector Whelp of the Destruction Swordsman. This is just to discard your extra deck lock or discard your prologue, depending on what you open. Incredible card, absolutely love it. And afterwards you activate it, you can just link it off into seals. Of course, we're playing the 1 Buster Dragon. Now, as I said, Magnamute and this are turned off if you activate Dominus Purge from hand. But this card's effect to turn everything into dragons doesn't activate. What you won't be able to do is activate its effect to equip your Destruction Sword to your Buster Blader Fusion to get the extra deck lock. But most of the time, and especially in old Buster Blader, just establishing this and the fusion is just, that is enough. You don't need to extra deck lock them. We are only playing the 2 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, of course, soft ones per turn. People are playing 3 with this. I don't really feel that 3 is necessary. I don't think it comes up enough. You can absolutely play 3 of this if you want. You can quite handily, with most hands, make 3 Spirit Dragon, but I don't think you need it. Next, we're playing a card that I'm very fond of and I think is really cool, is Light Storm Dragon. It's a level 9 light dragon monster. You can change it and go into this, which are Crimson Dragon. Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss is obviously a negate of a card on field. Incredible. This is just like a twin twister, and we all know what Crimson Dragon does. It goes into Cosmic Blazer. I'm not playing the Sylph in this one. I know Cal has it mine on loan, he mentioned it, But yeah, Cosmic Blaze, incredible card. The new Ultimate Spirit Dragon, absolutely insane. I think we all know what this does. And then of course we're playing the big boy, Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. One of my favourite cards of all time. I believe this card is being bought out currently, so if you don't own, maybe getting out before it's gone. We are playing Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon, just immune to traps, so yeah, that's incredible. And it can attack all monsters, absolutely insane. And then the one card that's part of the combo that you equip to your Blue Eyes is Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. You can banish this from GY to protect the Blue Eyes, I think, when it's targeted by an effect. But yeah, that is it, guys. That is Buster Blader Blue Eyes. I've tested this a lot. This is what I was leading into play as soon as the support got announced. It is kind of catching on now. There's been a few first place lists floating around. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Help get your boys to 1,400 subscribers, as we have a new goal. And yeah, we really appreciate anyone who's subscribed. Check out Con's cards. See ya.